been tracking these wildebeests for about a fortnight, and we're getting close. There's a wee bit of room in between me and the beast. Almost too close for any's liking. Right now I'm in a tent, as you can see in my background. Camping out for the night. So it's gonna be pretty rough. There's a storm coming in. We're gonna expect some flooding. So let's hope I can make it through the night. Check back up day 2. The storm left us by nightfall of day 2. It's about 27:89 right now, and it was a crazy one, let me tell you. Never have I seen the rains come down that much. I'm still in the tent. I have been for multiple hours. This tracking's getting hard on me. Let me just tell you that. Like my grandma said, never give up. But also, like my grandma said, you can give up. Anywho, I'll be tracking those beasts on day 3 tomorrow. Good night. If you can see, there's not much you can see. It's so early in the morning, the sun has not even risen. But if you can see through my flashlight beam as that I'm moving here, we are in the deep wilderness of Bigfoot country. Now, as you can see, many wildebeests are eaten by our prey to the northwestern American Bigfoot. It's a very almost endangered species, and I am trying to track them. I've been tracking these wildebeests for quite some time, the North American kind, and I'm about to be hunting some of those for a trap, and when I hunt some of those, get the trap, then I'll get Bigfoot. So that's the premise. It's a bit of a plot turn if you thought this was going to be a documentary about wildebeests. But no. So we're out here early morning, springing the trap. And that's what I'll be showing you next. But this is the flora and fauna, the local kind. If you'll see, we got some green going on. Look at this one. It is quite green, if you ask me. Got some spikes. If you can eat it, you can eat anything in the woods. That's just the general rule. I like to say to anyone who's asking, Bertrand, I need some survival advice. I say, go in the woods. Munch on anything like this. Some may call it the plant that it's called, but I just call it dinner. I don't even look at what it is. I know it's good. I have not died yet, so I'm the case. Poison does not exist in the woods. It's nature's food. So, anyways, it's just my 2 cents. Okay, I'm going to spring that trap. Now, I'm about 50 miles from the next civilization is where I chose to spring my trap for these Northern American wildebeests, and I'm really gonna take you through the process because I want to inspire folks at home. You know, this is a sort of DIY, do it yourself at home video of sorts. So what I'm doing is I'm hoping to inspire those around me into doing the same thing, because maybe I don't catch Bigfoot. It's highly unlikely, but maybe I don't, and if I don't, I'd like someone else to. So I'm gonna walk you through the trap I've sprung. So what we got is this little log propping up this big branch of sorts. If you see, it's hard to lift, but it's a big branch of sorts, and underneath it you'll see some foodstuffs. Really, you can use anything. They're vermin, they will eat anything. But these foodstuffs, if you can see, here's a close look. This is like what these wildebeests like to eat. Put them in here, right under the big branch, and then you gotta seclude yourself in a perch high off the ground, 10 to 20 feet. I've chosen this perch up there, can barely reach, and what you do is you lie in wait. And I've climbed up the perch, and up here got my axe. And the moment that wildebeest comes to get that food stuff, I break this branch above the food stuff, and then I cut off the head of the wildebeest shortly after. It's a very short process, and it's almost painless, so it's a waiting game from now. I'm going to clue in the video when the catch is getting going. Out here for just under 2 hours, and we got a wildebeest. So I'm about to get down and get the foodstuffs. I don't have room for a flashlight, so I'm just gonna have to go blind. The beast hath been conquered. Look into the eyes of the prey and see that I am one close step to Bigfoot. It's the closest I've been in a while. Those North American wildebeests are not an easy prey, and I do not expect the Bigfoot to be an easy predator to match wits with. So my next step is to lay the trap of the Bigfoot. A slightly harder one, but not one that I will not rise to the occasion to, as I have not before. It's going to take a lot of work, but nothing so good comes easy. Day 17, we'll cue you back in tomorrow. I might give you a camp update and cue you in on some plans for this Bigfoot hunting. Till next time, Signora.